Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with my top 10, maybe not top 10, 10 fragrances from the Middle Eastern realm that I'm going to be wearing the most this summer. The way that I did this is 8 out of 10 are ones I've already reviewed. The other 2 I will review for you coming up here in the summer. I know I said that with the spring and I didn't do it, but this time I'm really going to do it. But most of these I've already talked about. You've probably heard me talk about them multiple times. So without further ado, I will go ahead and start with one that I haven't talked about quite yet. It's fairly new to my collection. When you see it, you'll know what it's inspired by. I also want to say this. A lot of these are inspired by fragrances. So we're going to have to be okay with that. They are Middle Eastern. A lot of them are, duping or inspired by something. So without further ado, from Paris Corner, it's Paris Corner Amir Arcana. Now, looking at this, you may already know what it smells like, but it is in the realm of Tiziana Terenzi Kirky, which, I think a lot of you probably already know this is in the realm of Herba Pura, that kind of fruity, musky DNA. And it smells really good, and it's not overpowering, but it has good projection and longevity. But I really like that fruity muskiness, especially in the summer. I think it's really appropriate for, day parties, like just hanging out, casual, eating by the beach, going to the beach, that sort of thing. So, I didn't want to do this list without it. And to be honest, I do kind of like the presentation. I think they kind of nailed it pretty well on this. They even put a little pattern on here, which the OG, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't actually have. It's just that smooth gold. So, without further ado, next. Okay, so this one should make the list every single year. It is a definite dupe. I do have a second bottle of it because I wear this a lot. Summer, not summer, I wear this a lot from Armaf. It's Armaf Club de Nuit Milestone. And I know it has a ton of fingerprints, but it's fruity, sea salty goodness. I feel like it's so sexy. I feel like it's so easy to reach for. It is so good. I will also say this, as a lot of Armafs, smelling it directly off skin versus in the air, huge difference, but it smells so good. I already had something I was gonna wear today, but every time I smell this, I wanna wear it. It's just so good, so sexy. Honestly, I'm not gonna talk more about it. I've done a lot of videos of it. Next. Now, this has mixed reviews in terms of performance, but I've gotten insane performance from this fragrance every time I've worn it. And that's not based off of me, that's based off of the people around me that mentioned it from the house of Afnan. It's 9 AM Dive. A lot of people compare this to Afternoon Splash. A lot of people compare this to Bleu de Chanel. I don't think it really smells exactly like anything. It's a nice, fruity, versatile, sweet fragrance that I think you would be hard-pressed to find someone who doesn't like. But again, it performs, so when I'm doing things outdoor in the summer, I want something that performs. This is one that I'm gonna reach for, and plus, people tend to like it. When you're gonna be around people, especially festivals, any sort of outdoor party, you do want people to like it. Again, unisex. Watch my video on it if you want to know more information, but it does smell really good, really easy to wear, really gonna reach for it this summer. Next. We are gonna spend zero time talking about this one because you guys already know, from the house of Versace, it's Havas Pour Homme. I've mentioned this before, this is not one of my favorite fragrances, but it is and will very likely always be one of my most complimented fragrances. If I'm going out with friends and we're all starting off one place and I say, hey, here's 3 fragrances, which one should I wear? This always wins. No matter what season, actually, this always wins. People really like this juice. Yeah, again, not gonna talk about it much, no reason to. Next. Okay, so if you've caught my video recently, this is the more summer appropriate version of, I think, Silver Mountain Water from the house of Afnan. It's Afnan, Supremacy, and Heaven. More citruses, more sweetness. I absolutely love it. It still has that inky vibe. I kind of like it a little bit more than the OG, which is a real shame because I own the OG, I own Sillage, but I really love this one the most. I mean, the OG still has its place in my collection, and I'm pretty sure over time I'm gonna go back to wearing the OG more. This is probably because it's new and I really have been enjoying it lately, and the OG has gotten me so many compliments over time. I don't actually know if I ever did a review of Silver Mountain Water. I'm gonna look at that. If I haven't, I will. I wear that one a lot throughout the year. Anywho, watch my video on this. This is such a good scent for under $30. I think it smells amazing. I've been reaching for it. I'm gonna continue to reach for it next. So this one I'm specifically gonna be wearing, well, I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna wear it day and night, but I think that this one would be one that I think a lot of people would reach for in the evening, from Lattafa Al Ameed. It has a really nice juicy pineapple note. It's got a freshness to it. But it has a leather note. And that leather note to me is so sexy. But it's got freshness on top of that. So if you want to smell good on a summer, that smells so good. I want to wear this today. I really want to wear this today. Oh, I'm having a tough time. If you want to smell really good on a summer night, really good, I mean, try this. This is such a good, I mean, every time I smell it, I'm like, yep, back to it being my favorite Lattafa. It is such an amazing scent. I don't know what it's supposed to smell like. Not everything of theirs is a dupe or inspired by, but this is so sexy. Next. If you want sweet, woody ambroxan, we are not going to talk about this. We've talked about this a lot. From the house of Lattafa, again, it's Lattafa Ejazi. This is the OG. They also have intensive silver. I'm gonna mention this. I've brought it up before 1,000 times, but I know you guys don't always watch all the videos. So this is an ambroxan bomb. You will go nose blind to it. The more you wear it, the more you should tend to smell it. Do not overspray it, because although you are nose blind to it, not everyone around you will be. Now, a lot of people will, like if you're in the car with someone for a long time, they should be just as nose blind as you, right? Because they're smelling it as well. But this is heavy, but ambroxan is a molecule, so it is something that is very heavy and easy to go, not heavy, like it's fresh, but it's easy to go nose blind too. It smells amazing though. Woody, ambroxan, just a nice sweetness to it. Because of that sweetness, a lot of men feel like it's really unisex. Of course, that depends on your skin. On mine, it obviously is, but if you haven't tried this, it's like 20 bucks. I would honestly buy it. It's really versatile, but I just wear it more in the summer because I love the freshness from the ambroxan. Next. All right, so I decided to go with this one over the other one that's cloning the same thing from the house of Afnan. It's Rue Barocca Theorem Eau de Parfum. This is a slightly fresher take on Tiger. It's slightly fresher than Turathi, and it's way cheaper than Turathi Blue. It performs just as well, if not better. They both perform really good. Turathi kind of has like a little bit more richness to it. This has a little bit more freshness to it, so it depends on what you want. But again, if you can get this for dirt cheap, like I got it for under 30 bucks, I would go for it. Next. I just reviewed this from the house of Armaf. It's Armaf Niche White Diamond. Not too much to say about it. If you like LeBlanc L1212 Blanc, or sorry, if you like Lacoste L1212 Blanc or white, and you want something a little sweeter, a little bit more in terms of projection, get this. People like it. I got compliments when I wore it. I wore it a lot. I actually liked wearing it. It's pretty cheap, but just know that some of the bottles have leakage issues, so they'll come maybe a little bit low, but it was under 30 bucks, so I didn't care that much. Next. Okay, last one. This one needs to be reviewed. From Lattafa, it's Lattafa Confidential Platinum. This is definitely an aquatic fragrance. It definitely has like seaweed or something of that nature. Not groundbreaking. I'm gonna review it because I want to talk about the aquatic that it resembles most. but it does smell really good. If you like aquatics, this one's definitely for you. It is more masculine, definitely, than Private Gold. That one was more the sweetie, also quirky DNA. If you've tried any of these fragrances, comment down below. As always, remember to like this video if you'd like to be subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.